Hello, it's Jang here from JangBricks.com with a look at a summer 2014 LEGO Legends of Chima Speedorz battle set. This one's called Fire vs. Ice. It comes with 110 pieces and Laval and Surfangar. There's a look at the two Speedorz. I figured we might as well check out both of them at the same time. You get the transparent orange base color for the fire aligned tribes, and you got the light blue for the ice aligned ones. Between these two, normally you would expect the good guys to have the nicer one, and if you like those colors better, then that's cool. But personally, I feel like the ice tribes got the better deal this time around. The Sabertooth Speedorz just has the bigger face, and that just makes it look cooler to me, especially with those big teeth, the larger eyes. Just all kind of works together better. To me, personally, that's just a personal opinion. You can feel free to disagree, of course. And I've done a separate video covering the design of the new Speedorz. So if you want to take a look at how they work and how they're built and all their articulation and such, you can definitely check that out as a separate video. I just didn't want to repeat it again and again and again in every single one of these videos. And here are the minifigs, Laval and Surfangar. Each one gets kind of a short range direct attack weapon, physical attack weapon, and a long range one. So you can combine those however you want. Definitely the long range ones are most useful during Speedorz battle because you can kind of flay them out widely, away from your Speedorz to make you take up a little bit more space if you want to, or you can bring it in closer to the body to be able to transfer more force to a large obstacle and have a better chance of blasting through a heavy obstacle. Now you do get no armor on either of these. I mean, you get the ones that are kind of printed on there, but you don't get the actual physical add-on extra ones. And each of these faces or each of these heads, I should say, gives you a single face here and another face here. So you get the two alternatives. Here are the obstacles or targets in the set. They are both chi totems. You got the two different types of chi set up there. And these are pretty nicely built up. I think they look really good. And the general idea here is you're going to be trying to knock the chi off your opponent's totem so that you can collect a prize for that. Very simple gameplay, therefore, because these are really easy to hit, and even if you don't knock them over completely, you're still most of the time going to be knocking the chi orb off. There's an alternate way that you can use these for multiple player battles. You can take just the small bit off, and that really becomes your smaller chi totem now, and then you can use the larger base as an obstacle to get in the way, to be something defensive, to try to keep your opponent from being able to get through to the smaller chi totem. Once again though, it's very easy to get through because these don't weigh that much. You get a lot of momentum behind the Speedorz, and they can very easily push right through these. Just kind of throws your opponent off a little bit when they're setting up their line or the path that they're going to take to attack, but it really does not stop them. For ripcords in this set, you get the orange one for the Lion tribe for Laval, and a dark azure one for Surfangar of the Sabertooths. Since it's a 2 Speedorz set, you get 12 chi crystals to battle for rather than the usual 6. Everything is doubled up. Here are the first playing cards in the set, and you can continue to use the old Speedorz tournament rules with the numbers and such, but they now recommend for 2014 that you use new battle rules. And here are Surfangar's cards, and the new rules suggest that you turn all of your cards over at the beginning, shuffle them around. They all look exactly the same on the flip side, so you won't see what you're going to get. And then you take turns, turning them over one by one, and whatever is shown on the card, that's what you place onto the battlefield. So the cards are only used for the initial setup, and they're not used for tallying scores or anything like that. There's no luck involved in that sense, but there can be a little bit of luck and strategy involved in where you place what at what time onto the battlefield for offense and for defense. That's it for my look at this set. It's a pretty straightforward set overall, nothing too spectacular about it, just a a easy way to get 2 Speedorz and the only way to get these 2 particular ones this time around. Kind of a good starting point for a couple of kids who want to start to battle, but you'll want to build from here and make more interesting obstacles, or get more interesting ones, I would say. Those are just my thoughts and my opinions though. Feel free to disagree or agree, it's up to you, but do leave your thoughts in a comment on the video. It would be very much appreciated. It's always good to see more different people's opinions, as long as they're presented in a respectful way. Stay tuned to this channel and to my blog at jangbricks.com for more updates, because more stuff is on the way very soon. Catch you later.